Jusoor's Bridges Award is given to an individual or group who are dedicated to transforming and building a better world. They are a source of inspiration and compassion, agents of change who demonstrate utmost courage and respect towards all humanity. At Jusoor, we believe that the children and youth of Syria should have access to profoundly better opportunities. An individual leading an exceptional organization who have greatly supported this belief have been selected to receive this year's Bridges Award. Therefore, it's really my honor, on behalf of the Jusoor Board of Directors and the Board of Trustees, to announce that this year's Bridges Award goes to Yannick Du Pont and SPARK. SPARK, by providing over 10,000 scholarships for Syrian youth in the Middle East, alongside many career development and entrepreneurship opportunities for both Syrian and host communities, your team has shown enormous commitment to Syria's next generation, ensuring they have the education, skill sets, and network to build a better future for themselves and create a brighter world around them. Yannick, since the beginning of the conflict in Syria, you personally have worked tirelessly to design and deliver high-impact programs and raise awareness internationally for these programs. At Jusoor, we're proud to work with you together and call you our partner, and your contribution your life-changing contribution for Syrians' next generation has been truly incredible. And on their behalf, I thank you. Over to you, Yannick.
Well, thank you very much, Grace. It's really an honor and a pleasure to receive this award. And on behalf of the entirety of SPARK and the dozens of our staff, but also dozens of partners and universities that have actually worked over the last 7 years now, 8 years on the scholarship program, particularly. I think this is really exceptional to receive this award. And particularly, and I really cannot emphasize this enough, because it's coming from a group of people that we have seen is truly embedded in the Syrian community, is working with and from the Syrian community for the Syrian community. And so for us, getting a reward from an organization with that origin is it's just amazing. You know, it's one thing to receive some kind of international award, but since we really value local partnerships and working with groups on the ground that originate from the communities, this really means a lot to us. So thanks a lot, and the respect is entirely mutual, and we are extremely happy that we're partnering with you. And I think most of our results in the field of youth entrepreneurship for Syrian students and refugees in the region, much of it is actually your own doing, and is your work with the Roadshow and other initiatives. Well, there's many aspects of the work of Jusoor that I've been really impressed with. And I would say that two elements would be the top two that I would mention first off, and that's a combination of understanding the business. So having really people in your network that understand what it takes to set up a company, run a company, people from the corporate sector, young, enthusiastic entrepreneurs themselves, that are basically doing peer learning, that are helping their peers, but also help you to design programs that are really relevant, to entrepreneurship. Maybe this sounds logical, but I've seen so many initiatives out there that are being run with the title entrepreneurship, but by people who don't really understand the business, and then it becomes a bit artificial. And I think with Jusoor, really, I got the feeling with your programs and the feedback that this is real, it's very relevant, because you have these motivated, well-versed persons in your team about the subject matter. The second is, again, the connection to the community. So I recall we had these wonderful initiatives with the Roadshow. Now it's Roadshow number 4. That on some of the first Roadshows, whereas some other initiatives gathered hundreds of applications, and they were complaining that the refugees, they don't, maybe not interested, or I got some of that feedback from some other trajectories. And then Jusoor had thousands, And so that enabled us to give back to other initiatives, like, look, it is not that people are not interested. It's just that you need to approach them with a good quality product, goes to my first point, because people don't show up if you don't have a good product, which you have. But second, because again, you're embedded in that community. You have a lot of leadership from the community that established the organization, that's running in the organization, and that thereby is able to mobilize the community. And so that was the second part that I liked. And especially the combination of the professionality of the contents with that link to the community, I think is extremely powerful.